Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm General Disrepair, and it's a beautiful October evening and a wonderful night for another round of Justice Football, where justice is the ball, and if you're not paying attention, you won't know what the hell is going on. It looks like team captains for the Demorats are walking out onto the field, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, who are apparently going to let James Comey run the first play. I'm sure you all remember Director Comey, who was involved with the Hillary Clinton email investigation, who spiked the ball on the whole thing in a previous game. All right, folks, here we go. Obama and Hillary just handed him the play. Comey picks up the ball and wraps it in a fake Russia investigation, full of false claims and unsubstantiated allegations. I don't think the Republicans saw that one coming. Now Comey's calling in as many corrupt FBI agents as he can. Peter Strzok picks up the ball, pitches it back to Robert Mueller, who promptly drops it. No evidence here, folks. Apparently, their star player, Robert Mueller, just isn't what he used to be. Looks like they lost a little ground on that one. But wait, you're not welcome anywhere. Maxine Waters picks up the ball, makes it 2 steps, and falls right on her face. If that play was in the playbook, it certainly wasn't executed very well. Looks like the Republicans are going to take their shot at the ball now. They're bringing out the Inspector General to make sure this ball is properly inflated. He gives the Republicans the OK sign as the Demorats scream, "Hey, that's racist." Nothing's off limits in this game, folks, and even the most absurd strategy might advance your cause. Russian President Vladimir Putin just picked up the ball and is streaking towards the left side of the field, who gets promptly taken down by California Republican Devin Nunes. Wait a minute, folks, that's not Vladimir Putin. It's Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff in disguise. Looks like Schiff tried to pull a fast one there, but Nunes was having none of it. Nancy Pelosi, California Demorat, is calling the rest of the team over to the sidelines to rally the troops. Pelosi's looking a little nervous as she steps out onto the field, picks up the ball of justice and calls for impeachment? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how you feel about it, but so far, that has been the dumbest play called in this game. And speaking of dumb, here comes Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler onto the field. Nadler picks up the ball and is immediately flattened by Doug Collins and Jim Jordan. Looks like he got double-teamed on that one. I don't know, folks. Is the Republicans' defense that good or the Demorats' offense that bad? Because it should be pretty obvious to anybody who's been watching this game that this entire impeachment strategy was a bad idea from the start. The Demorats must be really desperate to even consider it, because so far it has gained them nothing except for raised eyebrows and boos from the spectators. So here we go with the impeachment strategy to the Republican-controlled U.S. Senate. And as expected, ladies and gentlemen, that strategy goes absolutely nowhere. Adam Schiff puts on his Vladimir Putin disguise and is flattened yet again by Devin Nunes. Schiff seems to be a little slow at getting up. I think Nunes really rattled his cage that time. Schiff's Putin fake hasn't fooled anyone on the Republican line. There seems to be a commotion on the Demorat sidelines. AOC, Ilhan Omar, and Rashida Tlaib think they should be calling the plays. In this announcer's opinion, why not? No one else has had any success against the Republican defense. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like these freshman Demorats want to take this game in a new direction, involving windmills and cow flatulence. I think it's pretty clear now why Pelosi was trying to keep these three on the bench. So, if we recap the game at this point, the Demorats have used several strategies to try and move the ball of justice towards the Republicans' goal line to end the game, every one of them resulting in failure, if not losing them ground along the way. And the Republicans seem to be content to letting the Demorats burn themselves out, trying to run their aggressive offense. A strategy that is risky, but seems to be working quite well. Because at this point, the Demorats don't seem to be working very well together as a team, whereas the Republicans are putting on a united defensive front. All right, it looks like the Demorats are ready to run another play, and they're desperate to do anything to try and move the ball. Wait a minute, who's that on the field? It can't be Xi Jinping. I didn't see him on the Demorats roster. Who let Winnie the Pooh in this game? He seems to be letting some kind of foreign substance on the field, as all of the Demorats put on masks. Now Adam Schiff, in his Vladimir Putin mask again, picks up the ball and runs straight up the middle, gaining 5 yards, before being stopped by newly installed intelligence director John Radcliffe. Now the Demorats are claiming that they can't continue because Xi Jinping has infected the field. The spectators, who are the officials in this game, are having none of it, and this game will continue. The Republicans definitely didn't see that one coming, and it's taking them a little bit to reorganize and reset their defense. Ladies and gentlemen, it would seem that the Demorats have resorted to dirty tricks and will resort to anything to win and end this game, including working with the enemy, communist dictator Xi Jinping. So what's next? Rioting and looting? Glorifying criminals and people who are trying to resist arrest? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they must truly be desperate, as they march none other than Joe Biden out onto the field, a player who has long since passed his time. Joe tries to pick the ball up, and he can't even lift it, no less run with the damn thing. The Demorat sidelines are looking kind of nervous because it would appear that the Republicans are about to go on offense. as the spectators start chanting 4 more years. Now they don't have any choice but to rely on their infectious offense, because the reason for Joe Biden's participation in this game has already been exposed. His name is on the ball.